What if the real secret to living past 100 isn't locked away in some futuristic lab or buried in a $200 bottle of supplements, but simmering quietly in a bowl of soup? In certain corners of Japan, living to 100 isn't a fantasy, it's reality. Reaching 90 or even 100 isn't rare or celebrated with shock. It's expected. Entire villages, like the ones in Okinawa, are full of vibrant elders who walk to the market, tend to their gardens, laugh with friends, and cook their own meals well into their 90s. They don't just live long, they live well. And here's the most fascinating part. Their diets are simple. No magic pills, no trendy fads. Just real food, prepared with intention, eaten in community, and chosen from traditions that have stood the test of time. So what are they really eating? What's on their plates day after day that helps them avoid the chronic diseases that plague the rest of the world? And more importantly, can you eat like them, no matter where you live or how old you are? In this video, we're peeling back the curtain on Japan's everyday superfoods, the quiet staples that are fueling lives well past 100. You'll discover the ingredients that science is now catching up to, why they work so well for longevity, and how you can easily add them into your life. And before we dive in, we want to hear from you. What's one natural food or ingredient you swear by for your health? Drop it in the comments below. Your tip might just be the thing someone else has been searching for. And if you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button so you never miss another tip that could help you live stronger, longer, and maybe even break into triple digits. Now, let's meet the people who are quietly redefining what it means to age well. Tucked away in the southernmost islands of Japan is a place that has baffled scientists and inspired wellness seekers for decades. It's called Okinawa, and it holds one of the highest concentrations of centenarians in the world. Here, it's not unusual to meet someone who's 103, still tending their vegetable garden, or 97 and teaching traditional dance to younger generations. But it's not just about age, it's about how they age. These elders don't just survive, they thrive. In Okinawa and in other longevity hotspots like Nagano and Shimane, age isn't feared, it's honored. These elders are considered living libraries of wisdom, and their eating habits are a daily ritual rooted in tradition, gratitude, and balance. One of the most fascinating things about Okinawan centenarians is their relationship with food. They don't just eat to fill their stomachs, they eat to nourish their bodies, minds, and spirits. Their meals are often small but deeply satisfying, filled with colors, textures, and ingredients that have been used for generations. And perhaps most importantly, they eat with intention. Let's walk through the everyday staples that help them live not just longer, but better. Let's begin with a surprising star of their diet, sweet potatoes. In Okinawa, sweet potatoes aren't considered a side dish or a once-in-a-while treat. They're an everyday essential, often eaten steamed or baked, and sometimes even for breakfast. But these aren't your average orange sweet potatoes. The Okinawan variety of sweet potatoes has a rich purple hue, which signals the presence of powerful antioxidants known as anthocyanins. These compounds help fight off cell damage, reduce inflammation, and support heart health. Sweet potatoes are also full of fiber and complex carbs, which help keep energy levels stable throughout the day without the blood sugar spikes that refined carbs can cause. For older adults especially, this kind of steady fuel is key to maintaining vitality. Seaweed is another daily fixture in the Okinawan kitchen. While it might seem like an exotic food to some, seaweed is incredibly versatile and easy to incorporate into meals. It's added to soups, tossed into salads, and even used as a garnish. The benefits are endless. Seaweed is rich in minerals that many of us are missing, like iodine, which supports healthy thyroid function, and calcium and magnesium, which are essential for strong bones and a calm nervous system. Seaweed also contains antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds that help protect the body on a cellular level. And because it's so low in calories, it's a smart way to add nutrition without overloading on food. Next comes a food that brings both comfort and healing: miso soup. For Okinawans, a bowl of miso in the morning is as natural as a cup of coffee might be elsewhere. Miso is made by fermenting soybeans, which creates a savory, salty paste that's rich in probiotics, the good bacteria that keep our gut healthy. A healthy gut is the cornerstone of a strong immune system, balanced hormones, and even a clear mind. When miso is combined with seaweed, tofu, and green onions, it becomes a simple yet deeply nourishing meal. Plus, the warm broth is easy to digest, making it a gentle choice for seniors who may have more sensitive digestive systems. Tofu is another everyday food in Okinawa, and it's so much more than just a meat substitute. Made from soybeans, tofu is packed with plant-based protein and is a valuable source of calcium, iron, and magnesium. It also contains compounds called isoflavones, which mimic the body's natural estrogen and help balance hormones, especially helpful for women as they age. Tofu is incredibly versatile. It can be stir-fried with vegetables, simmered in soups, or eaten chilled with a light soy dressing. It's filling without being heavy, and it supports muscle maintenance and bone health, two areas of concern as we grow older. Now let's talk about what they drink in Japan, because that matters just as much. Green tea is almost always within reach in an Okinawan home. It's not just a casual beverage, it's a ritual. Sencha, a common variety, and matcha, the finely ground powder used in traditional ceremonies, are both rich in catechins. These are powerful antioxidants that have been linked to lower rates of cancer, improved heart health, and even enhanced brain function. Green tea also contains L-theanine, an amino acid that promotes a sense of calm alertness. This combination, gentle stimulation from the caffeine, balanced by the calming effect of L-theanine, makes green tea a natural mood stabilizer and focus enhancer. For seniors, this helps keep the mind sharp and the spirit peaceful. Ginger is another ingredient that shows up often in Okinawan cooking. It's not always the star of the dish, but it plays a powerful supporting role. Whether it's grated fresh into a soup or sliced and simmered with vegetables, ginger offers both flavor and function. It's widely known to ease digestion, relieve nausea, and reduce inflammation. For older adults dealing with joint stiffness or aches and pains, this is a big win. Ginger also helps stimulate circulation, which can improve energy levels and help the body stay warm and limber. And because it's so flavorful, it encourages people to use less salt, another longevity-supporting habit. Turmeric, like ginger, is a root that Okinawans have used for centuries, not just in their food, but as a form of natural medicine. Its golden color comes from curcumin, a compound with strong anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties. Turmeric is believed to help lower the risk of chronic conditions like heart disease, arthritis, and even Alzheimer's. It's often brewed into a tea or used to season dishes alongside black pepper, which helps the body absorb curcumin more effectively. Turmeric's role in promoting long life isn't just about science. It's also deeply cultural. It's part of traditional healing practices, passed down through generations, woven into the rhythms of daily life. While diet is a big part of the story, what truly sets Okinawan centenarians apart is how they live each day. Their secrets aren't hidden in complex routines or expensive treatments. They're found in everyday habits, deeply rooted in tradition, purpose, and community. In many ways, it's not just what they do, it's how they do it, with calmness, intention, and joy. One of the most striking things you notice about these elders is how active they remain, even well into their 90s and hundreds, without hitting the gym or running marathons. Their activity is built into their daily life. They tend their gardens, sweep their doorsteps, walk to visit neighbors, and kneel on the floor to prepare meals. It's gentle, consistent movement that keeps their joints lubricated, their muscles strong, and their balance sharp. This kind of natural, low-impact exercise helps prevent falls, keep circulation flowing, and supports mental clarity. They're not exercising to lose weight or get fit. They're simply moving because it's part of their way of life. Another powerful lifestyle habit is something called ikigai. It's a Japanese concept that roughly translates to reason for being. In Okinawa, every elder has an ikigai, something that gives them a sense of purpose and joy. For some, it might be gardening. For others, it might be caring for grandchildren, making crafts, or teaching younger generations about traditional songs or recipes. Having a reason to get up in the morning, even if it's small, has been shown to reduce stress hormones, strengthen immunity, and extend life. And it's not about productivity in the Western sense. It's about meaning. These elders don't feel useless as they age. They feel needed, involved, and seen. Strong social connections also play a vital role. Okinawans often form tight-knit social groups called moai, a kind of informal support circle. These groups are formed in childhood or early adulthood and last a lifetime. Moai members check in on one another, share meals, celebrate birthdays, and step in when someone is sick or struggling. This deep-rooted sense of community acts as an emotional safety net. It keeps loneliness at bay, reduces stress, and provides a sense of belonging. Studies have shown that strong social ties are just as important to longevity as diet or exercise, and the Okinawan moai is a beautiful, living example of that truth. Another key to their health and happiness is their attitude toward aging. In many parts of the world, aging is feared, fought, or ignored, but in Okinawa, it's embraced. Elders are respected, not pitied. Their stories are valued. Their presence is cherished. This positive view of aging helps reduce anxiety, encourages continued engagement with life, and gives older adults a sense of dignity. And it's not just about what others think of them, it's also how they view themselves. Okinawan elders don't see themselves as fragile or done. They continue to learn, to laugh, to help, and to grow. Finally, there's one more habit that's surprisingly simple, yet incredibly powerful: mindfulness in eating. Okinawans follow a practice called hara hachibu, which means eat until you're 80% full. It's a gentle way of saying pause, slow down, and listen to your body. This habit prevents overeating, reduces digestive stress, and encourages awareness. It also teaches patience, gratitude, and respect for food. Meals aren't rushed or eaten mindlessly in front of a screen. They're savored, often shared with others, and enjoyed fully. For seniors, this practice supports healthy weight, balanced blood sugar, and a healthier relationship with food overall. When you take a step back and look at all these habits together, a clear picture forms. Okinawan centenarians aren't chasing longevity. They're living in a way that allows longevity to unfold naturally. They move with ease, live with purpose, stay deeply connected, and approach each day with gratitude. And in that simplicity lies something truly extraordinary. The best part is, you don't have to live in Okinawa to enjoy the benefits of these time-tested habits. In fact, the real magic lies in how adaptable these practices are, no matter where you are in the world. You can start small, right now, right where you're sitting, and still make a big impact on your health and well-being. It's not about perfection. It's about steady, mindful shifts toward a lifestyle that honors your body, your mind, and your years. The first and most immediate thing you can do is start looking at food differently. Don't think of it as a diet. And don't stress over trendy superfoods or strict rules. Instead, take a page from Okinawa's book. Focus on eating more plant-based meals with variety, color, and freshness. Start adding foods that are alive: greens, sweet potatoes, mushrooms, beans. Introduce seaweed or miso if it suits you. Sprinkle turmeric on your eggs or soup. You don't have to overhaul your whole kitchen in a day. Just begin by crowding your plate with good things and letting the not-so-good things gradually fade away. Movement is another pillar, and it's surprisingly easy to integrate. Instead of aiming for a punishing workout, think gentle and often. Take more short walks during the day. Stand up and stretch between TV episodes. Garden, sweep the porch, or dance to your favorite song while making dinner. Then there's the heart of it all. Purpose. Ask yourself, what gives you joy? What gives you meaning? Whatever it is, give it space in your life. Protect it. Water it like a garden. Because the science is clear. People who feel needed and purposeful live longer, heal faster, and handle stress more gracefully. And you deserve that. Don't underestimate the power of connection either. If you've been isolated or keeping to yourself, consider reaching out. Even if it's just to one person. Create your own version of a moai. Gather 2 or 3 people you trust and agree to check in on each other. Laugh, vent, celebrate, share meals. This emotional safety net isn't just nice to have. It's a lifeline that can literally add years to your life. Mindful eating can also start at your next meal. Try harahachi bu by pausing before you're completely full. Eat slower. Put your fork down between bites. Notice the textures, the flavors, the smell. And finally, one of the most healing things you can adopt from Okinawan life is their attitude toward aging. Instead of bracing for decline, what if you started embracing your years as a gift? See them as a badge of wisdom, not a burden. Speak kindly to yourself. Wear your silver hair with pride. Don't hide your age. Live it out loud. Aging doesn't mean fading. It can mean growing, deepening, blossoming in a whole new way. If there's one thing we hope you take away from this, it's that longevity isn't locked away in some far-off secret or genetic lottery. It's in the simple, repeatable choices we make every single day. The people of Okinawa aren't magical. They've just learned to live in rhythm with what truly matters. And you can do that too. You don't need to be perfect. You don't have to get everything right. You just have to begin. Because every small decision in the right direction is a deposit into your future health. Even if you're in your 60s, 70s, or beyond, there is still room to feel better, live stronger, and even reverse some of the damage done by years of stress or poor habits. So here's our gentle challenge to you. Try just one thing from today's video. Pick one thing and do it today, not tomorrow, not someday. Today, and then do it again tomorrow. Over time, these little acts will start to build a foundation. And if you found value in this video, we invite you to keep going with us. Subscribe for more insights that empower you to live better, longer. Drop a comment below and let us know what you're starting with. We love hearing your stories, and we read every single one. Thank you for watching. Take care of yourself, and we'll see you in the next one.